Good morning, students. Our next chapter is chapter number 10, India and Agriculture. Okay. We all know that since ancient time means at the time of a Harappan civilization, or Indus Valley civilization, many remains of agriculture can be found from the Lothal, Harappa and Mohenjo-daro also. So, since ancient time, India's most priority is agriculture, or prime economic activity is, or most of people is agriculture. Even today, India's support of Indian economy is agriculture. Agriculture is an important resource of India. About 60% of labor power is engaged in agriculture. You have to remember this line. About 60% labor power is engaged in agriculture. Besides supplying food to the people of India, raw material for mainly industries also come from agriculture. Means agriculture provides or give raw materials to some industries. So, for those industries, agriculture is a very main industry, considered to be the very main industry. Once again, agriculture occupies about 22% of the national product. Agriculture है वो 22% है वो national product में contribute करता है, और crops and other farm products holds about 18% contribution in export, which earns huge foreign exchange. Agriculture है वो इंडिया में 22% GDP में इंक्लूड करता है, वाइल 80% है वो एक्सपोर्ट करते हैं हम, 80% है वो कंट्रीब्यूशन करता है एक्सपोर्ट में. ओके, सो देयर आर थ्री सेक्टर. फर्स्ट इज अ प्राइमरी, सेकेंडरी एंड थर्ड इज अ tertiary sector. In a mostly primary sector, agriculture or agriculture related activity can be done in primary sector. From secondary, the primary sector means secondary sector is mostly based on this primary sector because raw material to the many industries provided by this primary sector. Okay, or tertiary is mostly a service sector. In 20th century, most of the people today is dependent on this tertiary sector. Okay, but in ancient time, till 19th or 20th century starting, most of people is engaged with this primary sector. Okay, 60% people is engaged in agriculture. Today means in a 2020, hardly a 28 to 30% is engaged in agriculture. 60% people is engaged in this tertiary or service sector. Okay. Next, in most of the areas in India, 2 or more crops annually can be taken. Okay, most of the area, farmers' income is very good because annually they can take 2 crops because of the fertile plain, favorable condition throughout the year, irrigation, skilled and hard working farmer, etc. can be seen. Even then, the progress in the field of agriculture is not sufficient. Even after that, the progress is not sufficient as compared to the developed countries. The Indian farmers are generally poor and uneducated. Okay, because whenever in a market new machine and any other news regarding agriculture is not reached to the farmers because they are mostly poor and uneducated. Agricultural production in India is much less compared to the world due to reason like एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्शन इंडिया का है वो वर्ल्ड के कंपेयर में बहुत ही कम है. क्यों? हमारे पास इरिगेशन फैसिलिटी नहीं है, इरेगुलर और अनसर्टेन रेन है, मोर पॉपुलेशन है, लार्जर फैमिली है, स्मॉलर फार्म है, लार्ज फैमिली है जो जिसका एक्सपेंडिचर है वो बहुत ज़्यादा है, बट इन रिटर्न द फार्म साइज इज अ वेरी स्मॉल. नो इंटरेस्ट in experiment means 1 year they can found wheat is very well grow in our farm, so every year they grow wheat. Less use of chemical fertilizers, modern machinery and scientific approach for the cultivation. Educated mass mostly prefer the service sector, not opted for the agriculture, then so called the lower status for agriculture in society. Okay, these are the reason why India is not growing in a particular agriculture field. Okay, growing means जितना grow करना चाहिए उतना नहीं, बाकी India is a very good in the agriculture production. Next types of farming. First is a subsistence farming, second is a dry farming, third is a wet farming, fourth is a shifting agriculture, and fifth is a plantation agriculture, and one is remaining with the organic farming, which is a very considered to be very good in today's generation. Okay, first is a subsistence farming. Indirectly motive is that सब्सिस्टेंस मीनिंग इज जितना भी प्रोडक्शन होता है उसकी फैमिली को सब्सिस्टेंस करने में चला जाता है, मीन्स फैमिली को मेंटेन करने में चला जाता है. मीन्स सपोज 10 और 20 टन wheat is produced by the particular farmer, so that much is required for their family, all our family's maintenance or consumed by their particular family, so it is known as subsistence farming. After independence many agricultural development projects are implemented. इंडिपेंडेंस के बाद प्लानिंग कमीशन made a 5-year plan. In a first 5-year plan our most probably target is farming, to development in a farming. So many agricultural development projects are implemented, but economic condition of Indian farmers is very weak even today. आज भी इंडियन फार्मर की कंडीशन वीक देखने को मिलती है. कॉस्टली सीड्स, fertilizers and use of insecticide are not affordable in smaller farm only. Okay, जितना स्मॉल फार्म होगा तो ये सब वो क्या है एफर्ट कर सकता है नहीं. द फार्म प्रोडक्शन इज जस्ट सफिशिएंट फॉर हिज फैमिली एंड इज कंज्यूम्ड इन द मेंटेनेंस ऑफ द फैमिली. द डेफिनेशन ऑफ दिस फार्मिंग इज हियर. द फार्म प्रोडक्शन इज जस्ट सफिशिएंट for his family and is consumed in the maintenance of the family. This is called a subsistence farming. So even today Indian agriculture is considered to be an activity for life maintenance only. Indian agriculture is considered to be the activity which is maintain our life only. Next, dry farming. Name suggested that dry farming is mostly done in an area where rainfall is very inadequate. ओके, जहाँ पर रेनफॉल कम होगा, इरिगेशन फैसिलिटी भी लेस होगी और फार्मिंग है वो डिपेंडेंट मोस्टली ऑन द रेन. ओनली वन क्रॉप इज टेकन थ्रू आउट द ह्यूमिडिटी एक्यूमुलेटेड विथ इन लैंड. जब रेन हुआ होगा तो जो लैंड ने कितना एक्यूमुलेटेड एब्जॉर्ब किया पानी उसके बेस पे ही फार्मिंग होती है. दिस इज नोन एज अ ड्राई फार्मिंग. क्रॉप्स जुआर, millet means bajra, pulses which require less water are grown. Here in Gujarat, wheat and gram means chana are grown in the humid soil after the monsoon is over. Next, wet farming. Wet farming is carried out in a region where rain is very heavy and adequate facility for irrigation. Okay, बिल्कुल opposite dry farming से. If there is no rainfall or if it is insufficient, more than one crop is taken with the help of irrigation. If there is no rainfall or no probability of rainfall, then one crop is taken with the help of irrigation, wherein paddy, sugarcane, cotton, wheat, vegetables which requires a very good amount of water are grown in this type of wet farming. Shifting or zoom agriculture. Okay, why shifting? Important agriculture method, because in two you can expect this question in 2 marks. Okay, what is shifting cultivation or a zoom cultivation? Okay, this is mostly done by the tribal people or Adivasi, you can say tribal people done this type of farming. उसमें क्या, mostly they were lived in a फॉरेस्ट. सो इन फॉरेस्ट लैंड फर्स्टली वो क्या करते हैं, बर्न जलाते हैं, उसको क्लियर करते हैं. जब भी वो जलाए तो उसकी जो ऐश होगी, राख, ओके, वो ज़मीन में मिली होगी, एंड दैट टू इंक्रीज द लिटिल बिट फर्टिलिटी ऑफ दिस सॉइल. ओके, जब तक उसकी सॉइल फर्टिलिटी अच्छी है वो लोग वहाँ पे फार्मिंग करेंगे. देन एंड आफ्टर soil fertility, when soil fertility reduce, they transferred from one place to another, and same thing they continue with this लैंड. मीन्स फर्स्टली वो लैंड ट्री को जलाएंगे, क्लियर करेंगे, उसके बाद उस पर एग्रीकल्चर. सो एक प्लेस से दूसरे प्लेस पे शिफ्ट होते रहे ना, इसलिए उसको क्या बोलते हैं, शिफ्टिंग एग्रीकल्चर. ओके, वो सभी लिखा है, यू कैन पीसफुली रीड. फिफ्थ इज अ प्लांटेशन एग्रीकल्चर. दिस इज अ स्पेशल टाइप ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर. हियर रबर ट्री, कॉफ़ी, कोकोआ, कोकोनट, एप्पल, मैंगो, ऑरेंज, ग्रेप्स, आंवला, लेमन, खारेक, ये सब है वो उस पर. ग्रेट केयर मीन्स सिर्फ आपने सोन कर दिया और हो गया, ऐसा नहीं होता है. ग्रेट केयर के साथ आपको इसको देखना होता है. नेक्स्ट, इट इज़ नेसेसरी दैट देयर शुड बी अ मोर कैपिटल इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑल्सो आफ्टर द ग्रेट. अपार्ट फ्रॉम द ग्रेट केयर दे शुड बी नीडेड अ कैपिटल इन्वेस्टमेंट, स्किल, technical knowledge, machine, fertilizer, protection and all sudden acquisition and transportation facility. Comparing with this for farming, this is not important as much as the other is. Okay, so one basic idea you have to remember, but you have to prepare this shifting agriculture. Next, next is the intensive farming. Name suggests that what is intensive. Firstly, we have seen a subsistence. Okay, now what is intensive? So, intensive farming is the mechanized way of farming through utilization of increased irrigation. Mostly, this type of farming is done with or dependent mostly on agriculture. Use of chemical fertilizers, insecticides and other mechanical equipment. With the help of this irrigation facility, apart from this irrigation, they also use chemical fertilizer, insecticides and other mechanical equipment. Cash crops grow more in this type of farming. Cash crops means like a tea, jute, cotton and rubber is grown more in this type of farming. The per hectare production has increased very much here, and the area shown under this crop has increased. Recently we have found that the hectare wise production and also the area under the शोन मीन्स जितने एरिया में आपने प्रोडक्शन किया है वो भी इंक्रीज देखने को मिला है. एज मोर इम्पोर्टेंस इज गिवन टू इकोनॉमिक रिटर्न्स इन दिस टाइप ऑफ फार्मिंग, इट इज ऑल्सो नोन एज अ कमर्शियल फार्मिंग. वो लोग है वो मोस्टली सेलिंग करने के पर्पज से दिस टाइप ऑफ फार्मिंग करते हैं, इसीलिए बिल्कुल ऑपोजिट फार्मिंग है सब्सिस्टेंस फार्मिंग से. ओके, फर्स्टली वी हैव सीन कमर्स subsistence farming, then dry farming, wet farming, plantation agriculture, shifting cultivation, and last is intensive farming, which farming is also known as commercial farming. So intensive farming or other name of intensive farming is commercial farming. Farming method. First is the organic farming. Organic farming is a sustainable farming also. What is organic farming? The rate at which the chemical fertilizers and the insecticide are used, the destructive effect of this chemical is also felt. जिस रेट से प्रोडक्शन इंक्रीज करने के चक्कर में फर्टिलाइजर्स और इंसेक्टिसाइड का यूज करते हैं, उसकी डिस्ट्रक्टिव इफेक्ट है वो हम पे होती है. ड्यू टू द प्रेजेंट ऑफ दिस केमिकल्स एंड इंसेक्टिसाइड इन ग्रेन्स, vegetables and fruits, it has affected adversely the hygiene of the people. Okay, means this is danger for the human health. More damage is caused to environment. Apart from the human health, more damage is caused to environment. The productive capacity and fertility of the land has reduced. Okay, because of using too much chemical fertilizers and insecticide, the fertility and the growing capacity of the land has been reduced, due to which the crop production of the land and its quality were reduced over a long run. So now organic farming. What is organic farming? Is that method of farming in which यूरिया और एनी अदर केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर और इंसेक्टिसाइड इसमें यूज करते हैं नहीं. सो हाउ दे कैन फार्मिंग फॉर द न्यूट्रिशन ऑफ दिस क्रॉप, काउ डंग, अर्थवॉर्म फर्टिलाइजर, कंपोजिट फर्टिलाइजर वो सब यूज होता है. काउ यूरिन, नीम सॉल्वेंट और बटर मिल्क मीन्स छाछ, ये सब यूज करते हैं. सो आफ्टर दैट प्रोडक्शन using all these elements, and when we product organic product that are full of nutritions and they contain natural taste, sweetness and fragrance. They are minerals, vitamins and life energizing element in this crop. Nowadays organic farming is more in demand because there is good for a human hygiene and health. Next, sustainable farming. In order to see that the soil fertility is retained for a longer time, care is taken for a crop rotation. Sustainable means वही होता है कि कोई भी थिंग्स की केयर करो. ओके, सो लैंड फर्टिलिटी हैज बीन सीन, दिस इज डिक्रीज, continuously decrease. So care is taken for a crop rotation. So what we have to use chemical fertilizers used when it is necessary only, use mostly biotic elements or control insects, and also you have to remember about water conservation. Mixed farming, name suggested, apart from the farming, the farmer done cattle rearing, poultry, sericulture, fishery and other type of activity, so it is included in a mixed farming. Agricultural production of products of India. This is very important for your exam perspective. Means every year the question is came from this portion, that difference between Kharif and Rabi crop, difference between Kharif and Zaid crop, or difference between Rabi and Zaid crop. So you have to remember all these three crops season. As per the seasons, the agricultural crops of India can be grouped into three categories. First, Kharif, Rabi, and third is Zayed crops. Okay, first Kharif means monsoon crops, Rabi winter crops, and Zayed summer crops. Crops which are taken during the rainy season, the crops which are taken during the rainy season are called Kharif crop. Crops which are taken during winter are called winter or Rabi crops. Crops which are grown during summer are called Zayed crops. Time for these crops is from June to July, means mostly in a monsoon. This is not mug up this thing, but simply remember बारिश कब होती है, winter कब होता है. So that month is you have to write here. Okay. Paddy, maize, jowar, millet, cotton, till, groundnut, moong and mut are Kharif crops. Rabi, wheat, gram, barley means jaw, mustard, rye, linseed, alsi. This type of crop can be seen in a Rabi or a winter crop. Or last, paddy, maize, groundnut, till, millet, fruits like a watermelon, cucumber, musk melon, etc. are Zayed crops. Okay. Lastly is a major agricultural crop. On this type of agricultural crops is mostly dependent on climate condition, variety of land, and the amount of rainfall. Okay, or different types of crop can be seen into different types of part. So you have to remember the types of farming in which we have to remember. Seen first all of them, but one remember, you have to remember the zoom or a zoom cultivation or shifting cultivation or these agricultural products of India, means difference you have to prepare between these crops. This is the end of our video.